Good morning, Mr. Revickis, Petris Druķis, the participants of the conference, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Moderator. I'm really glad to welcome you here on behalf of the Minister of Economics, Dan Reizniece-Ozola, and I really hope that this conference will really contribute much, taking into consideration that we have several international premium experts ready to share their experience. So the name of the conference itself, it disappeared somewhere on the screen. So control, quality in construction, state control on construction works quality and supervision of construction market in Latvia and Europe. And it includes, of course, the priority job for the Ministry of Economics itself. The latest years have been full of changes and amendments, and the new construction law has been enacted, and binding regulations of Cabinet have been adopted, as well as international standards, and Latvian standards have been changed. Of course, every Cabinet regulation may be improved, and you as an experts know very well that we will be operating in the same direction henceforth as well, and we are welcoming any amendments and proposals offered by other stakeholders and social partners. So for public areas and for public buildings, Construction State Control Bureau provides supervision of public buildings and construction thereof. Starting from the next year, organization of construction work of public buildings will be provided by Bureau as well, and we invite every stakeholder to really reassess and review not only supervision and control function of the Bureau, but also of organizing and mentoring or counseling function. So of course, one thing is to control, but maximum prevention and raising awareness to the construction industry as regards the latest requirements on quality in construction, and thus one of the functions of the ministry and tasks next year will include that raising awareness and explaining explanatory work to all the stakeholders. So that would be the main directions of the Bureau operation henceforth. Of course, improvement will be needed, and currently 33 contracts or agreements have been signed with the municipal construction boards, and all municipal construction boards will have concluded contracts or agreements with the state construction inspection and will be used to that too, and I really hope that every stakeholder participating in the construction process, that will be really a good tool, not a burden. Once again, I would like to mention that after the new construction law has taken effect, so a construction council have been active as well, providing and carrying out different researches and studies as initiated by the Ministry of Economics, and thus here I would like to express my gratitude to the previous and former construction council, which has been delegating and substituted by the new membership of the same and led by Petris Dzirklis. Those powers have been adopted today, and we really hope on really constructive and fruitful cooperation, really exact and precise proposals for improvement of the situation as such. As regards the EU regulation of construction to provide quality in construction and buildings according to the latest quality requirements, still every step of construction we will be striving for accepting three parameters: quality, safety, and responsibility. As regards perspective for the coming years, more attention will be paid to improvement of construction process itself, improvement of legislation in order to provide high-quality design of the construction projects. As regards responsibility on quality and safety of the construction process and building process should be undertaken by every participant of the process. But unfortunately, currently we have another burden or another obstacle for the high-quality construction industry. And here, the shadow or grey economy has its impact, huge impact on the sector. Thus, the Ministry of Finance, alongside with the industry representatives, will plan and draft a series of amendments to the laws and regulations. We also improve or really accept and welcome introduction of electronic cards for employees of the construction sector by precisely defining duties, obligations and responsibility of every person included in the process of construction, including the general contractor as well. Standard or collective standard construction agreements and construction contracts will be templated according to the basic principles of the construction process. For the quality requirements would be delivered, and thus, alongside with the Construction Council, we are anticipating and planning to introduce classification of commercial constructors as an open and public system for assessment of building commercials and companies. Dear constructors, dear colleagues, dear builders and companies, today I really call for reviewing the borders of your businesses, and I really invite for a discussion to be taken under the auspice of the high responsibility towards the public. And to conclude, I would like to express my gratitude to organizers of the conference, but also to our guests and members and participants from Finland, Austria, Germany, etc. And I'm really honored that you have found time to come to this conference and share your experience, your best practices with the persons involved in the construction process in Latvia. I really wish you a really fruitful and progressive day, and I would like to wish that international experience would be really shared and perceived. And of course, the Ministry of Economics is open and waiting and welcoming all proposals for the improvement of the system as such.